Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Okay, let's see if you guys can hear me. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Drop y'all ones in the chat for me, family. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Let me get a couple of more ones, y'all. Let me get a couple of more ones before we get into it. Let me give y'all a minute to drop y'all ones, because I'm still uploading something for today's show. So I'm going to give y'all a minute to drop y'all ones, man. But shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to all the visionaries. Of course, we got another great show lined up today. We definitely have to talk about this, man. So if you're just coming in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, and hit a number 1 in the chat and let me know if you can hear me. Building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Appreciate y'all hitting those ones, man. I appreciate y'all hitting those ones. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone, man. Salute to everyone that's in the building. I'm going to shout everybody out, but I need you guys to make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show. Share today's show. Share today's show. Share today's show, man. Share today's show. Share today's show. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Shout you guys out. Then we're going to get right to the show. We're going to get into it. Shout out to my man, Ebo. Yeah, we doubling up, bro. We're going to do that. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that, man. Where I'm going to be premiering some throwback content throughout the day, and then we're going to go live. We're going to do a live show, you know, because for the most part, you know, there's a lot of new guys around. And I know during the day, you know, during the early parts of the day, a lot of people try to listen to more productive type of content. So I'm gonna start making sure I'm premiering some of that type of content during the late morning, early afternoon time, where I know people are still looking to listen and watch for something productive. So we got you over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. So shout out to Ebo. What up, Bob? Shout out to Bob in the building. Shout out to my man Dion. Hey, Miss Camille, good to see you. Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to OG. OG Darrell says, okay, DS1 don't start no ish. It's dark and cozy in my cage. Shout out to you, OG. Hey, Classy Creole, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate you always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Self University in the building. Salute, salute. Salute. See who else up in the building. Shout out to Jasmine. What's going on, Jasmine? How you doing? Shout out to Cuzzo. What up, Cuzzo? Shout out to Jeff Reviews on the check-in. Salute, salute. Shout out to Splash. What up, Splash? Salute. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. It's free. Facts. Shout out to Miss Queena in the building. Shout out to you, Miss Queena. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat as well. I appreciate you, Miss Queena. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. Salute, salute. Mike C on the check-in. What up, Mike? Salute. Shout out to Melanin and Mine in the building. What's up, Melanin and Mine? Salute. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the clouds. Salute to my comrade on the check-in, my brother, the Book of Ronan. Salute, salute, my brother. Salute. Make sure y'all check out yesterday's show if y'all missed yesterday's show. Make sure y'all check out yesterday's show if y'all missed yesterday's show. One of my lovely mods will drop the link to yesterday's show if you missed yesterday's show. Shout out to my man Cartel in the building. What up, Cartel? Salute. Y'all see today's show, man. Y'all see today's show. This is what true masculinity looks like. See, y'all know over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, you know, we may veer off into speaking about entertainment and stuff like that, but y'all know we always keep it in the parameters of the subject matter, which is all about empowering and uplifting the bros. But today, it's time to be more direct. We're not going to put the entertainment, cute stuff in the title. We're not going to do that today. This is what true masculinity looks like. It's about advancements and enhancements. That's what it's about. This is what we're going to talk about today because, and I'm speaking about even myself, a lot of times, us brothers, we get caught up in a whole bunch of shit that we really can avoid if we just understood this. The decisions we make, the choices we decide to make would have been a whole lot different if we would just understand what true masculinity looks like. It's not a destination, it's a journey. You know how we always say we got to trust the process, the process, the process. What do you think the journey is? The journey is the process. It's the process. Shout out to Brother Love. Shout out to my man, Brother Love Show. Salute. Right? That's the process. That's the journey. The journey is the process. And what are you on the journey toward? Advancing and enhancing. Advancing in your life and enhancing yourself. You see? You have to advance and enhance. That's the internal and the external. The external is the advancement. The advancements, that's 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 what everybody's going to see. That's the external. That's the external. But the enhancements is the internal. And see, the problem with this whole gender conversation, especially when it comes to men, men only speak on the advancement of themselves, but never the enhancement of themselves. Because most men think that those words are actually the same word, and it isn't. I'm going to say this again. Advancement is the external value. That's what everyone else sees. But yes, you can be externally progressing, but internally dying. So are you enhancing while advancing? This is what masculinity looks like. True masculinity. Not the nigga who drive a Beamer and got all his money, but he can't iron a shirt. If you take him to the goddamn laundromat, he don't know where to start. He's so underdeveloped, but so far in life externally. See? There's plenty of dudes out here that got money that don't know how to fill out a check. You know that, right? You know that, right? They don't know how to fill out an envelope to send nobody nothing. You do know that, right? And see, within this gender conversation that men are having, they only talk about the advancement. Oh, well, I work here. I drive here. My stock portfolio is this. And I did this over here. And I went here. But can't answer the question, oh, who are you? Who are you? Hmm? Shout out to my guy, Third Ward. Salute. Yeah, we going there today, bro. We going there today. All I hear in this conversation from the men is what they done, what school they went to, how much money they made in their life. But I never hear them talk about who they've actually impacted. Who you've made a good who can actually look at you and say, hey, I would want to be like him. I want to think like that. See, we forgot about that. Men. See, you're not a leader if nobody looking up to you. And not looking up to you because what you drive and where you live, but who you are. They want to be you. They don't want to have what you have. They want to be you. I like him. I never grew up with a dad, but if I knew how to be a man, I would want to be like that man. Are you him? Are you him? Why you want to be on the internet all day trying to tell women who you are? Are you him? Huh? When you're around younger men, do they look up to you? Do they listen to you? Do you have anything to tell them? Do you even have a message for them? Or you just want to see their mothers and try to sleep with their mothers like a lot of you old niggas do? that promote advancements. Huh? See, today we're going to talk about what true masculinity looks like. Whatever happened to come and overcoming adversity? What about those men? They don't always come with a suit and a beamer, but those men overcame adversity and became better men. What about those men? Can you sit next to those men? See, because a true masculine man can partake in any type of conversation. He's not intimidated by nobody's job or nobody's position. I'm not intimidated because you the boss in here. I'm not intimidated by that. You see? I'm not threatened by another man's authority because I don't want what he wants. That's his advancement. See, because as long as you're enhancing yourself, you will advance. Heal before you build. See, because the lack of healing is what's stopping the progress. And I've been saying this for years. The lack of healing creates self-inflicted wounds. Why does it take you to become a millionaire to go to a goddamn therapist? Why you got to be making $80,000, $90,000 a year to finally acknowledge that you don't know yourself? Why can't you acknowledge that you don't know yourself during a stage where you don't have everything? Why do you have to damn near run yourself raggedy to say, well, I guess I'm somebody that's worth caring about now? Listen to that, fellas. This is what we do. This is a common thing amongst men. Well, I'm going to wait till I get to this checkpoint before I go get a checkup. Listen to that. Before I go get a checkup, I got to make sure I get to this checkpoint. What if you never make it? Huh? See, we be getting up here trying to talk all fly to women, and we got them dying at 60 years old. Shut up, nigga. Why you think all of these male enhancement products are being sold? They trying to keep men alive because we dying. But we up here, you know, because you don't know what I could do for you, sister. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, worry about your blood pressure. This men got to go back to caring about themselves, man. You want her to care about some shit you don't care about. Come on, bro. Come on now. We up here worry about the wrong things, man. We're not operating through masculinity. Sitting on a panel, telling a woman what type of man you are and all the things you do for your woman and all, that don't make you masculine. You think that make you masculine? Because you know how to sit up and brag about the shit you done? You think that make you masculine? Huh? No, you look corny doing that. You look corny. Why do I have to brag about my accomplishments? For what? All of these things that we think is masculine and we present it, we look corny. We look corny. Half y'all dudes who get up here and talk about women every goddamn day is taking blood pressure medicine. You up here every day arguing and screaming and getting yourself worked up about women, and you take blood pressure medicine. You don't see a problem? Hey, YouTube cameras, how you doing? Shout out to my guy, Club Fortune. Yes, they did, Club Fortune. Hey, ES, what's going on? You don't find that to be a problem? You know you take blood pressure medicine every goddamn day, but you come on the internet and get yourself worked up about these women to prove to them you a man. And you sitting there killing yourself to do this shit because you don't understand what true masculinity looks like. You think true masculinity looks like making a woman sit down and shut up. You sound stupid and you look stupid. You see, we worried about all the wrong shit when you need to worry about if you could get your ass up off the couch or not. Can you get up off the couch? Is your back always hurting? This is the stuff we need to be focused on because we don't understand what true masculinity looks like. And that's because a lot of us haven't saw it. We haven't saw it. You see? And that's where the fatherlessness issue comes from. It's the lack of masculinity in men by partaking in a lot of dumb shit, by injecting ourselves in a lot of bullshit for attention. See, none of that's masculine. Doing shit for people's attention, especially women. You better not be doing shit for another man's attention because then you just a weirdo. But, and no offense, but you just a weirdo. You know, coming from my standpoint, you a weirdo. But if you doing shit specifically for women's attention, that's not masculine. None of that is. Because if you listen to when women speak, most women are attracted to the man who's a mystery. She's not attracted to the dude who walk in the spot with a yellow mink on. And see, you dudes think that's what they like. So you come in there looking like Soldier Boy, you with white glasses on and a yellow jacket, and you start thinking, I'm cute, dressing like Floyd Mayweather, thinking you're cute. No, real women like the guy. She like the guy that when she walked past him, she smell him and then look at his outfit and he's just dressed real simple and calm. When she walked past him, she just got this vibe from him. See, y'all think masculinity is, oh, I'm gonna throw it in her face and show. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No. You gotta always win the argument. You gotta overtalk her, and no. What is our new word, fellas? Bloque. That's what real women respect. Real women respect when you say some shit and you stand on it. They don't see, they get us caught up into believing that, oh, my feelings are hurt, so you're never supposed to hurt my feelings, and you're never supposed to do that. That's bullshit. Because if you always afraid to hurt her feelings, guess what? You ain't gonna protect her. See that? See, women know how to manipulate men to get what they want. So she'll tell you you ain't supposed to hurt her feelings. But then when you're too soft, she'll tell you you don't put your foot down. What is part of putting your foot down? Hurting her goddamn feelings sometimes. Because she got to hear some shit she don't want to, like the word no. See that? See, how you going to put your foot down if you ain't going to use the word no? How you going to put your foot down in situations if you always worried about if her feelings got hurt? That's her feelings. She need to pick them up. Build a bridge and get over it. Because we got to get this done, babe. See that? See, real women understand that. That's why they always say they want a man to put his foot down. That mean to tell her ass no sometime. I don't always want to hear yes. You can have whatever you like. One of those dudes. This is what this is, and this is what you men are promoting as masculinity, advancements. This is why you're always advancing the money, advance, tricking. When you're not enhancing yourself, you're not becoming a better man internally. Why? Because you still don't have no respect for yourself. How do we know that? You don't even wash your ass. You don't have no self-respect. You don't have no self-respect. You don't treat yourself no type of way. You're not enhancing yourself. So what good is the advancement if you're not enhancing? What good is being the same stupid nigga in a $500,000 car? What good is it? Huh? This is what you men don't understand. Shout out to Iron Thunder. Facts. What's up, Scorpio? What's going on? ES says, let your yes be yes and your no be a no. Absolutely. Absolutely. OG says, riding that tricycle like that bear in a circus. Right. Right. Looking like a cartoon character. Bye. See? Come on now. So on today's show, this is what we have to discuss. True masculinity and what true masculinity looks like. And if you want to know how to begin to display this and how to get in touch with this, I'm gonna just give y'all a few ways to do it. And I found some not some clips, but some quotes. You know, because I know a lot of us, you know, we be on Instagram and stuff like that, and you know, we be finding these self-help pages and things of that nature. So this is the first thing. When we talking about advancements and enhancements and what true masculinity looks like, a true masculine man is a man that believes in something greater than himself. What is the first value, fellas? What is the first value in life? Somebody sound off in the chat room. What is the first value in life, fellas? What is the first value in life, fellas? The first life value. Salute, Seven Holiday. Dion says self-respect. Yep. That's an example of what Ebo said. Spiritual value. That is the first value in life, fellas. And part of spiritual value is self-respect. Part of spiritual value is self-respect. But let's stay on this part of it. A man must believe in something greater than himself. This is why you have self-respect. You see? Because you believe in something greater than you. And that thing that's greater than you directed you to have self-respect. Because self-respect is you displaying a characteristic of me. See, the one that's higher than you. See, the one that's higher than you directed you to have self-respect. So first, a man must believe in something greater than himself. If you don't believe in nothing, if you don't believe that there's something greater than you that's operating within you, you will never have no self-respect. You won't have no self-respect. You won't have no self-respect. You won't have no dignity. You won't have no morals. You will not have integrity, which is what a lot of these black men are lacking today. But we got a lot of money, but we low on integrity. We low on integrity, extremely low on being principle, dealing in principle. You see this? Because we think it's about just advancements when it's about advancements and enhancements. Are you growing with your money? Let me ask you that again. Are you growing with your money? You see why all these people, these wicked people for years who've been doing all this wicked shit for money, you see how they all get knocked down? God is real. See how all these people get knocked off their pedestals right in front of us? We've been watching this go on for the past 3 to 4 years now. All these so-called gurus getting exposed for being scammers. Why do you think you're seeing this? All these rappers, you're finding out they don't have no money because a lot of them was involved in PPP fraud. See, when I saw all this stuff, look, Hollywood is on strike. Hollywood finally came back. It's coming back finally. Hollywood's been on strike for months, which is why the economy is messed up. Are we paying attention, men? I'm talking to the men. I'm talking to the men. Are we paying attention? Y'all don't see that that real men is coming back in style. See, I told y'all that high value man shit was a phase. I told y'all that. Back when I was going in on that whole narrative and telling y'all how wicked it was, right? And I had a bunch of men against me because a high value man is all about advancements and never enhancements, which is why the king of the high value man died right in front of our faces because he didn't enhance his life. He didn't enhance his lifestyle. He just kept advancing and crashed. It's called being a crash dummy. Ran right into a brick wall. All this advancements, no enhancing. Yeah, the writer strike. This is why you see all your actors on YouTube. They got YouTube channels. They all on Instagram doing little dumb stuff. They they're doing $100 promos on Instagram to promote your business. All you got to do is send them $100 on a Cash App. Pay attention, fellas. Come on now. So we're gonna get all of this money and stay the same? Hmm? And who said that it's supposed to go that way for you? See, it doesn't, life don't go the way for everybody the same way. See, this is what a lot of us guys think. But we think like that because it goes back to this right here. A lot of us men don't believe in something greater than ourselves. We don't. Which is why we never truly transform. See, yeah, we might have some growth, but growth is supposed to lead to transformation. Who are you? Who are you becoming? Yeah, you growing. Who are you becoming? This goes back to who and not what. See, the advancement is what? The what? The what people see. The progress people see externally. Oh, he dressing better. Oh, he got a new car. Oh, he got a new crib. Oh, he got a new job. That's the advancements. But what about the enhancements? Hmm? Are you still laying next to that same type of woman you was laying with when you was broke? A lot of you men are. That's why you come on here and talk about relationships all the time. Because you laying next to the same type of woman you laid next to you that you laid next to when you were broke. Yeah. Before you could pay all the bills. Now you could pay all the bills. You laying next to the same type of woman. That means you haven't enhanced your lifestyle. See that? Yeah, you progressed. You have a lot of advancement. Yeah. But in your personal life, you're nowhere. You're in the nowhere department. In your personal life, you got more shit going on now. You got some money than you had when you were broke. Why you got more personal problems? Because you're not focused on enhancing your life. You see that? You pouring into the external and not the internal. And this is something I had to admit to myself. Very recent. I realized this about myself. How I'm robbing me. How I'm really playing myself and selling myself short. I need to be on some other type of time. I need to start really moving in the direction God really want me to move into and stop playing with it. See, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing this. One foot in, one foot out. That's me. That's me. I know what I'm being directed to do in my head and in my heart. And what I'm doing is I'm deterring away from that because I don't see what I'm supposed to see But what I realize is I'm just looking at the advancement. That's why I keep ignoring what I'm really supposed to be doing and keep making up other shit because I'm focused on advancing. I'm focused on what everybody else see. I'm trying to give everybody else a show on my life. I'm trying to prove to everybody else, hey, look at me, I'm doing good. And these people don't even give a damn. This is what I had to realize. I just realized this not too long ago, man. And today is the first day I actually admitted it to myself. That dog, you know what you doing. You playing yourself down. Because you focused on what they gonna say and not what I told you to do. And this is where we got to get back to as men. What are you instructed to do? Them thoughts come to your mind. We get them thoughts and them feelings. We know. But what we do, we make a plan to go around it. Because the shit that we being told to do, the things that we being instructed to do, it's not going to look good to the people on the outside. It's going to keep the people on the outside still talking the same shit that they've been talking about you. So you trying to find a way to stop that by focused on advancing and showing people how much you doing and how far you going. These people don't care if you live or die. When as the man, as the leader, we need to be focused on what God instructed us to do. Where you know right now in your heart that any man that's listening, you know you've been neglecting some shit for years that you know you should have been doing or you should have done. You know this right now. Any man that's listening to me, I know it. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that right now, because I know you do. You've been neglecting some shit that you knew you were supposed to do for yourself. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm not even talking about your goddamn kids. I'm talking about what you should have done for you to enhance you as a man. You have neglected it for years. You know you did. You put that shit on the back burner 30, 40 years ago. You done had kids. You done been married 2-3 times. And you done thought about that shit you forgot about through all the muck and BS you done been through your life. This has been on your mind. Man, if I would have just went and did that. Man, if I would have just went and did that. Yeah, I know. Man, if I would have just went that way 20 years ago, I wouldn't even be feeling like this. I wouldn't even be living like this. But guess what? Ain't no better time than now. See, this is something I had to learn. And this is something I still struggle with today. But I learned the truth behind it. Bros, it's never too late. It's never too late to advance as long as we continue to enhance. Because see, it's not just about advancement. It's not just about that. You see this? True masculinity, true masculine men is a man who isn't afraid to look within. Enhancements. We're not afraid to look within. Meaning listening to that inner voice that's telling us, nah, that's not for you. No, do this, do that. But we're afraid to look within. You see that picture? Because we're afraid that we actually might find something, man. And we know if we find something, that as men now, we're held accountable to do something. But looking within is the first step to enhancing our lives. That is the first step to leadership, looking within, drawing inspiration from someone and something greater than you. This is where we get the energy to motivate, fellas. We're gonna tell somebody to not give up, and we done gave up. We're gonna tell these young boys not to give up, and we done gave up because we looking at our age. Oh man, I'm this age and I don't even got certain things in my life. So now I'm not supposed to say nothing, right? I just supposed to shut up and don't well, I ain't shit. So I ain't gonna say nothing and I ain't gonna try to become nothing. This is where we at, brothers. See, we got to stop letting the devil trick us, because that's the devil operating through people. Try to make you feel like you ain't shit because you at a certain age, and according to them, you haven't become what they think you supposed to be. Like they know the instructions in the assignment that was assigned to you in your life. Like they know that. This is why we got to we got to start ignoring that shit, fellas. Block it. Block them. Get them out of here. Good night. Write them off for life. We got to show them we serious. You write them off for life. You know why? Because I'll never be around you. Because if I wouldn't be around your ass when I'm broke, I damn sure don't want to be around you when I got some money. I damn sure don't want to be around your nasty ass when I got some paper. Sure don't. Block it, fellas. Block their ass. Block them. Advancements and enhancements. Anything or anybody that's in your life or around your life that's going against those two things, block it. Get them away. Because they're only there to hurt you. They're only there to hurt you and to remove you from the mindset that you were in to stay focused on what you're supposed to do. Block them. Get them away from you. Expeditiously. What T.I. say? You know, these rappers learn new words and turn them into podcasts. Expeditiously. So a man isn't afraid to look within. True masculine men are not afraid to look within. They're not afraid to heal. They're not afraid. This is not a DIY. Well, I know how to do it. I'm gonna just keep getting more money. You know, because the more money I get, the more coke you gonna sniff, the more pills you gonna pop, the more hoes you gonna cop. Right? Oh, I'm gonna just keep getting money till you OD. Right? Right? No, a true masculine man heals. How does he heal? By doing this, not being afraid to confront himself, not afraid to look within and to challenge what he sees and how he feels about himself, not about nobody else, not about women. It's not about that. That's called the deflection. And this is what y'all been doing. Let me see who in the chat room. Shout out to Tony Anthems in the building. What up, Tony Anthems? Yeah, gotta go. What up, FTC? Shout out to FTC Vice. Salute. I've heard it all the time that I'm not ish because I don't have a lot of money, materials, and success. Exactly, bro. That's the devil. You see everything you name, a lot of money, materials, and that's the devil. That's the devil telling you you ain't shit, operating through wicked people. That's telling you you ain't shit. And that's because you actually have something that's worth more than money, material, and success that you actually supposed to input into the world, and they don't want you to. And the way that they're going to stop that is by continuing to remind you you ain't shit. But guess what, nigga? Guess what, Bob? Guess what? A masculine man believes in something greater than himself. So fuck what they say. Because the person that's greater than you and them ain't tell you that. So fuck what they say. That's the devil. That's the devil telling you you ain't shit. So you don't become nothing, so you don't do nothing. You don't do what you were supposed to do. Your purpose. You don't never find your purpose, and you never get to achieving it. That's what all this shit is about. That's what this shit is about. Here's the next one. A man must be willing to examine his wounds. This is what true masculinity looks like. Not taking a red pill and saying, oh, I'm aware. See, true masculine men are willing to examine their wounds. See? You see? But what they tell what they tell you here? What they tell you here? Oh, I don't want to hear that healing shit. Oh, healing is for women. That's what they tell you. That's because they're not masculine men. They're not truly masculine men. Because true masculine men will examine their wounds. How do you examine your wounds? You have to first not be afraid to look within. And most of these men around here are afraid to look within. That's why they don't want to hear anything about healing. That's why they tell you healing is feminine. When healing is humane. It's not feminine, it's humane. It's what all humans should do to have a better experience on earth. So a true masculine man is a man who's willing. You see that word? Willing, willpower. Willing. Are you willing, fellas? You could talk all that shit, but where's your will at? You can make it sound good, but are you willing to do it? 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 Shout out to Ebo, man. I appreciate the super chat. He says, funny you say that, bro. One trait of the high value man was that he had to be working 60 hours a week. I did that and wrecked my car from fatigue. Come on now. Shout out to my guy, Ebo. Shout out to Club Fortune. Appreciate the super chat, bro. He says, thanks, DS1. I needed this stream. Shout out to Club Fortune. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate that super chat. Are you willing? You're not going to be willing if you're afraid. A man isn't afraid to look within. A true masculine man. A true masculine man is a man that is willing to examine his wounds. You see that? But what we're told every day. Don't cry. Don't do this. Don't do that. Real men don't do that. Real men don't do this. Real men don't do that. And all of that shit has made the man that nobody even wants. You see? See? See, fellas, don't worry about it. I told y'all. We never was played out. See that high value man shit? I told y'all that was just a narrative. It was just a phase. And when that's over, they're going to come back to real men, because real men are never out of style. We're never outdated. Women are always looking for real men. True masculine men. See? True masculine men, there's no price tag on him. When a woman is around a true masculine man, she don't care about how much money you make. She don't care. And guess what? If she don't like how much you're going to make, guess what she going to do? She going to help you make some more. See that? See that? A woman that's operating in her femininity, when she around a true masculine man, oh, that's how much you make, babe? Well, guess what? We about to level you up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 You know why? Because she see you're enhancing yourself. She like, oh, all he needed some money. That's all he need. Oh, he just needs some help. He needs assistance. This guy's a hard worker. He doesn't give up on himself. This guy's in therapy. He's looking better. I'm literally watching this guy work on himself. I'm literally watching this guy enhance his life. Here. 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 Here you go. What we doing? Nigga, you don't even know what you doing. That's the problem. Because you want to know where she want to go. She wants you to tell her, this is where we going. She don't always want you to take her where she want to go. She want to go where you want to go. Yeah. Yeah. See, a lot of us didn't know that. Because this society, it weans true masculinity out of men. And that's because women are the number one consumers. So they just keep us as workers so we can give the money to the women so they can consume. See that? This is why they removed the element of God and they start having us worshiping idols. Because if we question God, then we question ourselves. See, if you question how God set everything up, then you're going to question how you set up your household. Should I? Well, a man has to prove he's a leader. Did God tell you to do that? Or did God tell you, don't even be with a man who ain't listening to me? See, so if he ain't listening to you, then you shouldn't even be with him. You shouldn't even be around him. So you ain't even got to say that out your mouth. See? You see? So fellas, if you know that you this type of man, you shouldn't be dealing with women that ain't looking for that type of man. Yeah, there it go. There it is. Stop playing yourself, fellas. That's what you're doing. You're selling yourself short. The lemon ain't worth the goddamn squeeze. Block it, block them. Block them. You block them. Because guess what? If you don't block them, they become a roadblock in your life. They become a roadblock in your life. They stop you from advancing and enhancing your life. So she talking about, I'm lighting candles and I got an altar. Block it. She believed the goddamn ocean is a god. Block. Because you know she ain't gonna have respect for you. She pray to the goddamn water. She don't even pray to God, the one who created the fucking water. She pray to the water. Block. She's not gonna help you advance at all. Block it. But see, if you don't understand what true masculinity looks like, you won't block them. Because you think masculinity is this. Jay Holiday. I mean, D1. That's what you think. That's what you think. See, because a true masculine man must build credibility with himself. So fuck what they think about you. Are you credible to you? What have you proven to you? Huh? While you're running around here doing all this shit to prove to everybody else you a man, what you ever prove to yourself? When you sit by yourself, what you think of yourself? That's more important than what they think and what they say. You see that? A man must build credibility with himself. But we talking about credit. Black men need to get their credit right. Yeah, we do. But you in motherfucking debt with yourself. How about that? You got an 800 credit score, but your ass is negative 3,000 when it come to your health, when it come to your spirituality, when it come to your family, when it come to your goddamn household. You in negative 3,000. Yeah, you in debt, nigga. But your credit score is a 760. You could go get anything off the lot. Well, ask them, can you use your credit to buy a goddamn casket? Because you on your way there. You know that? You might not make the life expectancy rate, sir, based on your lifestyle, sir. Huh? So how much is your credit score gonna afford you when you laying up in the hospital because you just suffered a stroke, God forbid. You just suffered a goddamn stroke. Because you so caught up in what everybody gonna think and say about you. Hmm. Hmm. And then this how you know this not some masculine shit, fellas. This how you know this is not masculine. Because let's think about it. Now, when you go and you do all the shit everybody expects you to do, and you become the motherfucker people want you to become, guess what they do? They still don't like you. You don't notice that? When you start doing all the shit everybody else doing, then it becomes who that nigga think he is. Oh, that nigga think he the shit. But I just wasn't shit to you. Now I'm doing something that you thought I should be doing. Now I think I'm all that. See how this shit works, fellas? Because it's not masculine. It is not masculine to do shit for other people's approval. Men don't move like that. Men don't move like that. That's not how men are. That's not how masculinity works. See, because you only could treat somebody better if you're better. And this is what we got to understand, fellas. We got to stop putting ourselves last. We got to stop putting ourselves last. So a true masculine man is willing to examine his wounds. A true masculine man builds credibility with himself. With himself. Are you proud of you? Fuck what they saying. Because no matter what because some people just don't like you. So no matter what you accomplish, they don't give a fuck. They don't care, bro. So you really trying to live for that? You really trying to live up to those standards? They don't care. They don't like you. It has nothing to do with if you making money, they just don't like you. Some people just don't like you, bro. It's your spirit. It's your spirit. I was told that. You come around certain people, your spirit will upset people's demons. It'll upset it'll aggravate them. It's just you being you. See, it don't take no money for that. See that? See that? OG says the world and women are pimping these dudes. Man, listen. Come on now. What up, Akuma? Shout out to Akuma in the building. They'll always move the goalpost, bro. They'll always do it. That's to cause confusion and chaos. That's all that is. That's all that is. Last but not least, true masculine men lead with integrity. With integrity. Goes back to that spiritual value. You got to lead with integrity. See? See, don't when they, oh, you ain't a leader. Got to lead with integrity. Most of the people who talking about leadership have no integrity. Just look at the shit that they do here online to people. The men and the women. They have no integrity. So how dare they speak on leadership? They have no integrity. Remember when I did the show about character and the importance of men having character when it comes to leadership, being a man of good character. You see? This is what true masculinity looks like. It's not all this shit that they talking about. That's cap. And the proof that it's cap, fellas, is the fact that we're dying from this stuff. We're dying from running these narratives over and over and over and believing them and trying to apply them to our life. And we're dying. Figuratively and literally. We're dying. We're dying. The message is dying online. Men are dying in person, in real time. Because we got this masculinity stuff all screwed up. We just try to put black female bashing. We just try to cover it up with another word. Masculinity, we checking these women. Nigga, check yourself. Check your blood pressure, nigga. Nobody want to check no hard-headed ass grown woman. Block. Block. Nobody got time to be sitting there going back and forth with no hard-headed ass, ignorant ass grown woman. Block. Show you better than I could tell you. I'm gonna show you my worth. Block. You'll never hear from me again. Goodbye. I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm worth. I'm gonna show you. Block. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is what we doing. Check your blood pressure, nigga. Check your A1C. Check your BMI. Do that. That's more important. True masculinity is about advancements and enhancements. Advancing and enhancing our life. And if any woman is with you, she's supposed to know that that's on the goddamn agenda. That's what's on the menu every day when you're dealing with a man like me. Advancement and enhancement. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm doing every day. You see? That's what this is about, fellas. This is what masculinity, true masculinity looks like, not a masculine mercenary. Okay? Shout out to Let Me Put the Tip in. Not just look in the mirror, boogeyman. Not just look in the mirror. Not just look in the mirror, dog. But be willing to examine your wounds. Not just basically look in the mirror. Niggas look in the mirror every day when they brush their teeth. You got to look in the mirror and examine yourself. Not being afraid to look within. Not just look in the mirror, bro. Niggas look in the mirror and brush their teeth and brush their hair and walk outside and be the same nigga. Examine yourself. And not just the outer parts of yourself. Like if you got a booger in your nose or anything like that. Examine yourself and be willing to examine your wounds. Don't just say, well, I'm a man. That was supposed to happen. What? I'm sick of hearing that type of shit from men. So because you a man, you supposed to die from heart disease. Because you a man. You a hardworking man. Hardworking men die from cancer. This is the dumb shit I hear men say on here. Well, I'm a hardworking man. I'm supposed to. So because you a hardworking man, you supposed to be an alcoholic. Listen to this type of shit. So that's basically you saying, well, I'm a hardworking man, and I'm a man, and I'm a man, and I'm a man. So I'm not supposed to see my grandchildren. I'm not supposed to live long enough to see my great-grandchildren because I'm a man. This is the dumb shit that come out your mouth. This is what come out your mouth, man. I'm a man. Shit, I'm in my 40s. You know, things start to slow down in your 40s. And you know, that's why I gotta go get me a little pill from the gas station. So you basically telling young men that when they get in their 40s, they're gonna need sexual male enhancements. Why you think they call them sex pills? Enhancements. See, all you got to do to not need those pills is to constantly enhance your life by working on yourself, being on top of your health as much as you can, mentally and physically. See, because the sexual enhancement part is for the physical. But see, you can go dead down there because your mind is not together. See, we talking about enhancements. See, that enhancement is for the physical, but what about your mental? What about how you're thinking? What about what you're thinking about yourself and how you're feeling about yourself? So stop running around here telling young men when they get in their 40s, they start to slow down and things start to not work. No, that's for y'all. Because y'all didn't understand what true masculinity looks like. That's why. Because you was more focused on advancing and not enhancing. See, because the more you continue to advance, the more you must enhance yourself. This is why they say new levels, new devils, meaning every level you move up, you have to become a better you. So you must enhance when you advance. We're not talking about being perfect. We talking about looking at ourselves and just making certain decisions, changing our decisions, making better choices. Nobody said you're going to make the best one, but that might be the best one for you at that time. So make the better choice. Because remember, this is not about proving nothing to nobody else but you. So it don't matter how long it takes. See, if you alive, you'll be here for the advancement. See that? A lot of us waiting for our big break. Are you going to live to see it? See, now we coming to the end of the show now. Are you going to be here to see it? For that big advancement? Huh? You might have to wait till you 50 years old for that. They say most billionaires and most wealthy people, especially the men, they don't acquire most of their money until later on in their life. 40s and up. But most black men get sick in their 40s. So in the time when we supposed to be about to receive those advancements, we sick. Most black men get sick in their 40s. That's when the diabetes set in. If you don't have type 1, that's when the diabetes set in. That's when the stage 1 cancer set in. You start taking blood pressure medicine in your 40s. Because you're not enhancing yourself. You're just sitting around waiting for the bag. See? Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Hey, Miss Zahara. Yeah, you're going to have to catch the playback, Zahara. Yes, check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Yes, sir. OG says, eat some more damn beets. A lot of guys I know don't like beets. I actually like beets. I just don't like beet juice. I can actually sit there and eat a whole bowl of beets, but I cannot drink beet juice. I just can't. I just can't. I don't know what it is. Drink some water, not whiskey. Do some cardio, not Viagra. Spend time talking to your body. Yeah, why not? And listen to it too, because your body talks to you. Yes, ED is a real thing. That's a fact, Cartel. He says mainly because of stress and high blood pressure is the cause of ED. Yep. And what is the cause of high blood pressure? What's the cause of that? Anger. Anger. High blood pressure comes from the excess salt, which usually comes from what? Fatty and a lot of carbohydrates. And that's the stuff your body yearn when you mad. What's up, Brownie? How you doing? Club Fortune says I'm the opposite. Thank you, Queena. I appreciate you. Always appreciate you coming through and holding down the Chizat. Same for you, Classy Creole, as always. And I'm not talking about the outer parts. I know. You talking about check you. Take y'all vitamins and eat them veggies. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to everyone for coming through. If you just coming through, you might have to catch the playback. So go ahead, red ball it all the way back. Watch it from the beginning, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone. If you would like to financially support today's show, the links are going across the screen, the Venmo and the PayPal. As y'all know, we do not use Cash App on this platform. So if you would like to financially support the show, you can hit the PayPal or the Venmo. Shout out to everyone who has. Shout out to everyone who's also hit the Super Chat. I appreciate all the financial support. It's very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. So like Classy Creole said, hit that like button, share today's show. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and subscribe because we will be back here tomorrow. Man. So shout out to everyone. Once again. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. We will be back here tomorrow, same time. Well, not same time, but because I was a little late again, but same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to all of the visionaries, man. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, get down in the comment section and let me know what you think of today's show. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.